And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. A moment now to check out some numbers for Keegan Murray.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Kings, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the center. So here we are, Greg, for another clash between these two teams, the second in a row. We'll see many adjustments.
No question. They learned a lot about one another in that first game, and I expect they both fine-tune their approaches here tonight.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And there it is for them.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Under passes to Sabonis. Now Monk. DeRozan on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Off target from the wing. Curry with it. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Wiggins from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Butler in the corner. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Poole against Monk. It's Poole with the drive. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
Poole will put you to the test as a defender. Look, he's going to come at you.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a three, it just looks so effortless.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Butler kicks to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's stolen by Green. Curry looking it over. Over in the corner, Poole. Unloads. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Monk outside. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Driving inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Poole, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
For three, Murray. There's Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
DeRozan, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
He makes one of two that time. RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Schroeder against Curry. Outside for Murray. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Poole on the wing. Wiggins, a screen on Monk. Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. Schroeder passes to Murray. And here is Monk. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wiggins passes to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 11 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Poole against Monk. Back to DeRozan. Schroeder setting the pick for DeRozan. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. Second is Jordan Poole.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, it makes a huge difference.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Poole.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
DeRozan, a screen on Butler. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Green with the block. Wiggins against DeRozan. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Curry with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Okay, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Closing to the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West is stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Sacramento, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they're playing for pride here. No shot to make the play-in tourney. Starting to gear up for next season.
Pass to Wiggins. Poole outside. Puts up a 3. Monk grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
DeRozan bounce pass. Here's Ellis driving in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Wiggins from outside sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 6.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Ellis surveying the D. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Inside. Shot's good by Sabonis. And that's now 10 points for Sabonis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Curry. Launches it. Rebound by the Kings. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Back to Curry. Latrey. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Murray for 3. And the Kings another 3.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
Poole with it. Picked up by Ellis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And now a look at DeMontis Sabonis.
An amazing run for him the second half of the season. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. That's good from Poole.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Carter, he's checked in for Monk. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. And Zoelis will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 3, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Warriors lead by 4.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Carter finds Murray. With the fadeaway. Pajemski grabs the board.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Outside, Kuminga.
And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Jordan Poole. Kuminga is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Pajemski in at shooting guard. Now here's DeRozan. 33 points last game, 6 to shoot. Shoots over Thompson, and it's DeRozan missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And that one's good. Poole. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Well, Legs, for these two teams tonight, it's deja vu.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. They just saw each other in the last game, and you know what they say about familiarity? It often breeds contempt. Could get a little chippy out there tonight.
No secrets in this one tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Thompson against DeRozan. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Back to Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Now here's Thompson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. And some changes here for the Kings. Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Saric comes in for Murray. And Malik Monk subbed in for Carter. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Pajemski. Thompson outside. Pass to Hield. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Dario Saric is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Keon Ellis. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And here's Thompson for 3. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's the double with Thompson. And here's Saric for 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 15. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
5 on the clock. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Saric. Monk against Hield. And it's Monk missing. And the Warriors shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. And here's Kuminga. Outside Hield. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Saric. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. Down by 15. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
And here's Thompson for three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And I love that competitive edge that Klay Thompson plays with. He comes right back at you with a three of his own.
Ellis passes to Carter. And there's the drive, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Hield from outside. Hits the trifecta. Hield's got 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Monk passes to Carter. Sacramento passing it around. Ellis left side. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room for mid-range.
Outside Hield. Outside Kuminga. Back to Hield. And here's Thompson for three. It's hauled in by Saric.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Carter. Here's Eubanks. Here's Monk. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Saric shot is off. The Warriors lead by 14. Outside Podziemski. The three from Thompson, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
All right, fans, now it's time to get loud right now for your Sacramento Kings Great Team.
With some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Eubanks, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Carter. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Kings trail by 17. And here's Schroeder, coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. DeRozan outside. Nice form on the 20-footer. DeRozan's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I mean, this is who DeRozan is, a bucket getter, and he does it in many ways.
Outside Curry. The three from Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 18.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Shots good by Saric.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Pass to Butler. Back to Kuminga. And here's Thompson for three. Ellis with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Saric, defended by Pajemski. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Pajemski. These are his first free throws of the game.
For your Kings, Dario Saric taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And Sacramento making a change here. Sabonis checked in. Hits both from the stripe. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. And what they've done on the road this year has been absolutely remarkable. Notching over 35 wins puts them in historic company.
This kind of record proves just how tough this team is. They come in confident to every place they visit.
Ooh, the nasty throwdown from DeRozan.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. And here's Thompson for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thompson's got 24 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It's time to get down with Nick Mascot. Let's groove.
Checked in for Monk. A look now, post-All-Star break, breaking down three-pointers and other shots for the Warriors.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
Schroeder passes to Saric. Schroeder with it, now guarded by Curry. Sacramento passing it around. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Sabonis.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
On the wing, Thompson buries it from three. Thompson's got 27 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Ellis, that one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Thompson. Here's the three. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, B.A., he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke, and when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss no matter what the defense does to stop him.
The Warriors lead by 11. Thompson outside. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Ellis, good.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Outside Podziemski. The three from Thompson. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Over Butler. And here's Saric. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Outside Podziemski. The three from Thompson. That shot off.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Out to Thompson from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
It's Ellis with his drive. DeRozan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Well, he may no longer be an all-NBA caliber defender, but clearly Thompson can still make an impact on that end.
The three from Curry, and the Warriors with another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Butler against Sabonis. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, there's strength, then there's physicality. Sabonis brings both when he gets inside.
Here's Thompson. Again, Golden State.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Ellis outside. DeRozan finds Saric. Sacramento passing it around. Goes up from the top of the key. Kuminga pulls it in.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Outside Podziemski. And here's Thompson for three. And the Warriors with another three.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, up 19. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Sacramento Kings.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
Taking a look at Sacramento, here in the closing week, they can qualify for the play-in tournament, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
The pressure is on, and the margin for error, slim. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Warriors lead by 19. On the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for them. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. DeRozan with the bucket.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
It's Poole the drive.
Oh, wow. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Schroeder against Curry. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Wiggins for 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Murray. It's Monk on the wing. And here's Sabonis. He's covered by Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 18 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Poole outside. From deep. And there's Curry on the assist by Poole. Curry's got 26.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Poole. Now Curry, covered by Schroeder. And the Warriors with another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Schroeder passes to Murray. Offensive rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Curry. The three. And the Warriors with another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Monk. Takes the three. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Poole. From deep. And again, it's Curry with a three. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Timeout called. The Kings. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Klay Thompson.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Here's DeRozan. 16 points for him. Murray for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Monk with it. Green picks him up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I've played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Poole. Now here's Wiggins. Defended by DeRozan. Wiggins, no good. Sacramento has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. DeRozan outside. Picked by Murray. Launches it. Hauled in by Curry.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Pass to Poole. Wiggins outside. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Takes a three. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
With a step back. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Green. He's guarded by Sabonis. Wiggins outside. Puts up a three. And yes! Another basket!
What a night he's having, piling up the points and making some history in the process.
And he's broke the tie and now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history. Murray, shot is good.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Pass to Poole. Back to Curry. Now here's Wiggins. Three-pointer. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Inside. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got 4 rebounds now.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The three from Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Pass to Butler from outside the arc. That's good from Curry on the assist from Butler. Curry's got 47 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Now the Warriors with it. It's Poole the drive. And he banks in the layup. Poole's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
DeRozan looks it over. Pass to Murray to halt the run. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Wiggins from deep three-point range. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Monk. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
It's Wiggins on the wing. And the Warriors with another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Schroeder uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Wiggins from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Monk missing.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Curry's shot is off. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Monk, a screen on Poole. Back to Monk. Sacramento passing it around. There's the triple. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wiggins, left side. Launches a three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wiggins got 18.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Murray, a screen on Curry. Curry against Schroeder. Shoots over Curry. And there are the Kings with another bucket. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. Pass to Poole. It's Wiggins on the wing. And the Warriors with another three.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
Outside Butler. Pass to Poole. The three is up. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. He's got 17.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And this is something DeRozan has really improved upon. A solid playmaker who looks to involve his teammates.
It's Poole on the wing. Butler passes to Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Wiggins for three. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Jacks up a three. That one no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have enough. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he definitely... deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Keon Ellis. Dario Saric is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's DeRozan in at the three. That's the five out there for the Kings. Pure from three-point range. And the Kings shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Saric. Misses off the right iron.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Heel. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Saric outside. And here is DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Out to the right wing. Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Schroeder. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Saric shot is off. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Hield on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Posts checked in for the Warriors. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Thompson. Now Hield. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Ellis, good. Here's Hield. Outside Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. The 3 from Thompson. Ellis with a rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Saric, good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 7th assist here tonight. Thompson outside. Pass to post. Back to Thompson. Now Kuminga. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
DeRozan outside. Back to Saric. Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Sacramento passing it around. Lets it fly. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Saric. DeRozan's got 20.
I like how patient DeRozan can be. I mean, even when the clock is up against him, just real calm and real steady.
Here's Hield. And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, one of the elite scorers in the league. DeRozan can beat you at all 3 levels.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Ellis. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Saric. Lays it up and banks it in. Saric has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
Fires in the triple.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Outside Schroeder. Here he goes. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Podziemski. Hield on the wing. And the Warriors with another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Nice move. And it's laid up and in by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Hield. The three from Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 26.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside heel. And here's Thompson for three. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. Ellis's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing, Thompson. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Eubanks. DeRozan for three. The rebound by Post. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Kuminga. Saric covers. On the wing, Thompson. And got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Schroeder on the money from 12 feet away. Schroeder's gotten 4 this quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
Wow, he's just as lethal as he has ever been in this league. Thompson's accuracy is top shelf.
Here's DeRozan. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Thompson. The three. Rebound by the Kings. Saric has got his 6th rebound on the night. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. Here's Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Ellis has got 21.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
The three from Thompson connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Eubanks, the pass to Schroeder. Going inside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Oh, connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Outside heel. The three from Thompson. The rebound by Eubanks. Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Schroeder. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Thompson scanning the floor. Hield for three. Drains the triple.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. And he jams it home with authority.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Another three for Golden State.
And he's been around a while, but Thompson still strikes fear into opposing defenses. He can flat out light it up, and he is doing it tonight. Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Thompson, no good. The Kings shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Schroeder with it. Now Podziemski defending. Schroeder can't get it to go. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Podziemski. Thompson outside. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver